Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am gonna unpack. So I figured I'd film because I have so many requests for this video. I feel like I've showed you guys in vlogs a little bit of me unpacking, but every time I travel I get so many requests for showing an unpacking video. So I figure I'll make one because I do kind of follow a routine when I unpack. So I figure it will be a good idea to share with you guys. So if you want to see how I take care of unpacking the easiest and quickest way that I know, just keep watching. Okay, so my number one tip when it comes to unpacking is to do it right away. Like, if you don't do it right away, you're never gonna finish unpacking and your next trip will come and you still will be like packed. Okay, so tip number two before I actually start unpacking is, my advice is to have a quick and not so annoying experience when it comes to unpacking. You first have to start by packing organized. So I know that when we're packing to leave vacation and stuff, we just want to throw things in a bag and like get it going. But if you do it organized and you actually roll your stuff or fold them or however you pack, instead of just throwing them in there, it just makes life much easier when you're unpacking. Also, if you have the chance to wash, do all your wash before you bring it home, it makes life so much easier as well, because then you don't have tons of loads of wash, because that just prolongs your unpacking. If you're just taking out a bunch of dirty clothes, yes, you could just throw it out to the side and put it in the washer, but then you still have to like fold them and it just turns into a whole process. So if you have the chance to wash clothes before coming home, I suggest you do that, and I suggest you kind of like take your time or packing and do it organized, because then it just makes life much easier when you are unpacking.
Okay, so these are the two bags that I will be unpacking. It has all the baby's clothes, my clothes, Tone's clothes, and a bunch of random stuff as well. So what I like to do is I first tell Tone to bring him into our bedroom and I take care of everything in here. That way there is not a mess around the entire house. So I like to start with my shoes. I kind of take them all out, lay them out, and put them right where they belong. And yes, I pack all of our shoes inside bags because, I mean, your shoes are super dirty and I don't know what you would want them to touch any of your clothes. So I like to pack them in either these fabric bags or just plain plastic bags.
Okay, so tip number 4, I just thought of it. As you take things out, make sure you put them where they belong. You see me taking everything out by groups, so I kind of just always do the shoes first. I lay them all out, all the shoes that I took, lay them all out, and then I go and put them exactly where they belong. So that is a huge tip, is to put things where they belong as you take them out.
Okay, so once I have the shoes put away, I'm gonna go ahead and take out all the random stuff that are in the bag. For example, Penelope's toys, snacks, bottles, purses, all of that I'm gonna go ahead and take out, and again put it where it belongs.
Okay, so tip number 5, I think. I don't even know what number it is, but this is another tip, is use your laundry baskets, which I'm sure everybody has, or any type of big baskets that you have, to pile things in groups. For example, I'm gonna go ahead and put all of Penelope's stuff in here. That way I'm not making 1,000 trips back and forth bringing everything to her room. I'll just put them in here and I'll just take this basket. If you have any dirty clothes, just bring out all your baskets and kind of like make the piles in them. So again, you're skipping one step.
So now that all the baby stuff are out, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in this basket, but I'm gonna leave the basket here until I'm completely done with the luggage, just in case I find any random stuff. That way I will save myself some trips. Next, I take care of all my bras, sports bras, and underwear, because I pack these in this small little bag. So I'll go ahead and empty those out and put them away. Then I'll go ahead and take care of the pockets, which usually have bathing suits, tank tops, socks, and Tone's underwear. So I'll get everything out of there and put it away. Because these items I just throw in the pockets, I'll go ahead and put them on the bed and fold them before I put them nice and organized in my drawers.
Okay, so at this point the pockets are empty and everything that is not clothing is out of the luggage. There's no shoes or random items or Penelope stuff. All I have left is our clothes. And I do want to mention that I am packing for me, for Tone, and for Penelope, who is a toddler. So yeah, once everything is out, All I have left is our clothes. So the next thing I'm going to do is start unpacking that. And I've showed you a million times how I pack, which I usually just roll everything, but there is certain items that I don't roll, like dresses or sometimes some sweaters or cover-ups or stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a bunch of hangers and bring them in, just so I could go ahead and take things out, hang them right away, and put them away. And then whatever already stays rolled, because I roll pretty much everything that goes in our drawers, I'll just put it away because it's already rolled, so I don't have to do anything else. This is why I mentioned that it's so important to pack organized, so then it's less of a hassle when you are unpacking.
So once I have my hangers, I'm gonna go ahead and take out all the clothes that I know needs to be hung, and I'm gonna place it on the bed, and then I am just gonna go ahead and start hanging everything and putting it in the closet. So at this point, I put on a good TV show, one of my reality shows, and I'll go ahead and put everything in hangers. And once I'm done putting everything in hangers, I'll go ahead and put it in the closet. And to be honest, since I've had this system of unpacking, it is not that bad. I know what I'm doing, I know how I'm doing it, and I know that it's effective. So I just follow it, and unpacking has not been as bad as it used to be. Now that I'm done putting away all the clothes that need to be hung, I know that everything that's left in the luggage is either folded or is rolled, and I just need to put it in drawers. So all I'm doing here is kind of fixing whatever needs to be rolled a little better, but most of it just stays really nice in the luggage. So I am just putting it in the drawers and then putting shorts and shirts that we fold away, and I'm pretty much done. So now we're pretty much done with all the clothing. I am taking care of this pile, which is dirty clothes. It's a very small pile. I check out the outside pockets, which usually have just some dirty clothes that we stuck in there before leaving, or a couple random items. And then we are all done. These are ready to be put away. I take the tickets off for our next trip, and we move on to the toiletries and makeup.
Okay, so we're back in the bedroom. I'm gonna go ahead and put away my toiletries and makeup. So I just bring the whole bag in, and I just go and put everything where it belongs right away instead of just leaving it laying around.
So my makeup bag and toiletry bag were already in here because we landed the night before, so I needed some stuff from there for my nighttime routine. But I just put my bags in the bathroom, and I take everything that needs to be put away right away, and whatever stays in the bag for my next trip, I just leave it in there and put the bag away. This is just the best, because if you leave everything in the bag for days, it's just going to be staying there for a while, or at least that's the way I am. And now that my bathroom is organized, my makeup is organized, and everything has a spot, it's so quick and easy to put away. It just took me a few minutes. I wanted to point these little bags out because I actually love them for Penelope's clothes. I love traveling with them. You just fold everything and they fit so much more than you think. So I usually do like her regular outfits here, and it also fits some shoes. Sorry, Tone and Penelope are in the back. And then here I'll put like her little onesies, some bathing suits or pajamas and stuff like that. And then the smaller one I usually use for shoes, and it works out really, really well. So I'm pretty much gonna do the same thing I did with my clothes, just take everything out, put it away, and we'll be done. So for her clothes, I'm pretty much doing the exact same thing we did with ours. And again, her clothes is nice and folded. I don't just throw them in the bag, I fold them. That way when I am unpacking it's much easier. And her clothes is even easier to unpack. Everything that needs to be hung, I'll put it on this chair, and it's a matter of just putting it on hangers. And then everything that needs to be folded is already folded, so I just put it in the drawer right away. And the only thing that I am doing is rolling her pants, because I don't roll them when I'm packing in these bags, but it's super easy to do. So I just take them out, roll them, and put them away right away. And then the last thing I do is put away her shoes. Okay guys, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is definitely a system that has worked for me for all the unpacking, and I hope it helps you guys out. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.